teams have 2 or 3 guys, but not 4. And look at Elias Harris, the all-WCC performer, getting it done on the defensive end with the steal and the jam, energizing this Bulldog team.
8 straight points for Gonzaga. They lead it by 4. Off the screen, here's Mike Ladd.
And this is where Gonzaga has gotten better, and where people talk about this being one of Mark Few's best teams. On the defensive end, they're getting it done. They have a team that's committed to getting stops.
Mike Ladd hits the 3 for the Cougars to pull Wazoo within 1. Elias Harris missing the 3, and the rebound Dexter Kernick-Drew as the Cougars look to reclaim the lead. DJ Shelton way long on the 3, and it's cleared by Kevin Pangus. Here come the Zags. David Stockton in transition. Ball stripped. DJ Shelton a steal. Ahead for Kernick-Drew. He glides in and rolls it in off the front edge of the rim. Washington State goes back in front.
What a nice look ahead by DJ Shelton, the big fella, just taking the 1 or 2 dribbles, not trying to do too much, delivering that pass on the money in stride to Kernick-Drew.
After 8 straight points for Gonzaga, the Cougars have scored the last 5. That pass hits the rim looking for Kelly Olynyk, and Washington State comes away with it.
And Olynyk was open on that roll from the side pick and roll action with the throw ahead. They need to get Modem a touch, whether it's in the post on the perimeter. I think he can take Olynyk to the outside.
And a foul on the perimeter called against Gonzaga. And it's going against Kevin Pangos, his first.
Been a little bit of sloppy play on both ends there. You see Ladd, who's not a natural point guard, making the weak pass, and Elias Harris makes him pay. And then Stockton can't deliver the pass out of the range of Gary Bell, who was circling behind, leads to a transition bucket for the Cougars.
Devontae Lacey has come in for Washington State, the 6'3" sophomore from Tacoma, who's missed the last 4 games with a left knee injury. And also in for the Cougars, Will DiOrio, a 6'5" junior from Bainbridge Island, Washington.
Lacey's the guy that can really use his physicality, his size. He's a good scorer, 8.5 points a game through the 4 games that he played.
Offensive rebound, Mike Ladd inside. Will DiOrio is fouled. The shot spins out. He'll shoot a pair at the stripe. And the Washington State foul shooter will be Will DiOrio. He's 5 of 6 from the line this year.
Lacey's a guy who really brings a lot of experience, toughness to this team. Made 30 starts last year as a freshman. But when he hurt his knee 2 weeks ago against Kansas, he's only had 1 practice and was really limited in that practice. So look for fatigue to be a factor for Lacey, especially early when you're trying to get your wind back, trying to play really hard. The adrenaline's pumping. But Ken Bone will have to do a good job of managing his minutes tonight.
Will DiOrio rattles in the second. He hits both. And it's Washington State by 3. Last foul against Gonzaga's Kyle Dranginis. David Stockton out there with Kevin Pangos, Dranginis, Kelly Olynyk, and also in for the first time is Szymek Karnowski, the 7'1" freshman from Poland, the 2 7-footers on the floor when the Zags commit an offensive foul. David Stockton called for his first, 3rd on the Bulldogs, as Washington State has scored 7 straight.
And you mentioned the 2 7-footers, and they are legit 7 feet, and they are some big dudes. Karnowski came in at 305 pounds. He's trimmed 15 pounds since he's gotten to Spokane, down to 290, where he says he feels lighter and quicker. And Kernick-Drew showing some lightning quick speed as he's able to turn the corner and get to the rim and finish.
Largest lead for the Cougars, who've scored 9 straight. And now a steal. Long pass ahead. Will DiOrio, perimeter jumper. And the rebound cleared by Szymek Karnowski in Gonzaga.
I think DiOrio was surprised about how open he was. And he doesn't shoot very much, but he had a wide open layup, Roxy.
And a foul off the ball and a push against Washington State. Will DiOrio. Mark Few and the Zags, Miles, trying to go toe-to-toe with Washington State.
And Dexter Kernan Drew, he's been getting it going, lighting it up here in the Palouse, slashing to the basket. Washington State up 5 early.
With 160 more miles per tank, the distances aren't getting shorter. The trucks are going farther. The new 2013 Ram 1500. With the best-in-class fuel economy, engineered to move heaven and earth. Guts, glory, Ram.
Stunning 10th ranked Gonzaga here in the first half in the Palouse. Thursday night on ESPNU, the Commodores take on freshman sensation Samaje Christon and the Musketeers. Vanderbilt versus Xavier Thursday at 7:30 on ESPNU and also live on Watch ESPN. ESPN, the home court of college hoops. Let's flash back to a year ago in the first game in the tip-off marathon from a year ago was this matchup up at the Kennel in Spokane.
His first career start, 9 threes, 33 points. Kevin Pangos put himself on the national scene right away. He's a young man that I had seen 3 years ago in the 2010 Jordan Brand International Classic. I knew of some of his skills. They were calling him a younger version of Steve Nash. We don't know if he'll ever get to that level, but Kevin Pangos, definitely worth the price of admission.
Well, with that comparison, Miles, do you see that he could be headed down that path of Steve Nash?
I think it's hard to compare the two right now, and I don't really like to compare players that much. Pangos is his own guy. I didn't see Nash play that much in college, but Kevin Pangos, a great catch and shoot guy. He's put on good weight, but Steve Nash is his idol, and he said he learned a ton from him at the Canadian national team training camp this summer for 5 days, where he was just watching him do drills, talking to him, and absorbing as much knowledge as possible.
Kevin Pangos left it short. Brock Moden clears. Here comes Washington State. And Mike Ladd will slow it up and get it into the half-court offense here. But like Pangos, Steve Nash played in the WCC down in Santa Clara. A legendary figure down there in Dick Davis.
And 2-3 zone for the first time by Gonzaga.
Here's Brock Moden from the corner. And Kelly Olynyk called for a foul, trying to wrestle for it with Will DiOrio of Washington State.
I like the hustle there by Will DiOrio. He's known for his toughness. He's a rebounder, a defender, doesn't do much on the offensive end. But there, DiOrio at 6'5", battling the 7-footer, Kelly Olynyk, and winning the war, keeping the ball alive for the Cougars.
Mark Few going to his bench, bringing back Gary Bell Jr. and Elias Harris. The zone look off the inbound. Cougars by 5, their largest lead. They've scored 9 straight. From the corner, Devontae Lacey. 12 in a row for Washington State, and the Cougs are up 8. And a whistle off the ball. And a foul inside, the second on Will DiOrio.
And that's really got to be a good feeling for Devontae Lacey to come out, knock down his first shot, especially from three-point land. When you haven't played a game, look at the ball reversal. They make the zone shift. Elias Harris just laid on the closeout because he had to come from the middle of the lane. Excellent job of spacing and ball movement by the Cougars.
12 in a row for Washington State. And Elias Harris silences the run.
Elias Harris is just an elite level player. He's been the model of consistency for the Zags program, averaging between 12 and 15 points in his 4-year career.
He has 6 already tonight. David Stockton applying pressure.
Zags only gave it 2 possessions in the zone. Now they go back to their strong point, the man-to-man.
Here's Royce Woolridge, long on a 3. Kept alive on the offensive end. Devontae Lacey missing from the corner and skying for the rebound, Gary Bell Jr. Here comes Gonzaga. No good, tipped up, and it's cleared by DJ Shelton and Washington State.
And you see Washington State, they had a chance to fast break right there, but they're more content to play in the half court, try to keep this game in the low to mid 60s. Gonzaga wants to get that game up into the high 70s and 80s.
Here's Devontae Lacey, a kick out. DJ Shelton knocked off balance, will go to the foul line. Gonzaga foul against Szymon Karnowski, his first. The 7'1" freshman from Poland. That is the 5th Gonzaga team. It's DJ Shelton, a 58% foul shooter to the free throw line.
Coach Bone is really complimentary of DJ Shelton. He's a young man that came in here wanting to maybe be a star, but this year has really settled into his role. Playing hard, being an excellent defender, rebounding, getting the hustle points, and then just kind of letting the offense come to him.
A lot of star power, though, in his family. His uncle, Lonnie, played at Oregon State and 10 years in the NBA. His cousin, LJ, a standout offensive lineman of the college ranks, and then with Cleveland in the NFL. As Gary Bell Jr. is getting attended to on the Gonzaga bench. Looks like he lost a contact lens, and the athletic trainer for the Zags paying close attention to Gary Bell Jr. over there. Is DJ Shelton getting some last-minute instruction for this free throw from Ken Bone. With a bunch of his cousins, also Miles played college ball. His cousin Tim played for Steve Fisher down at San Diego State. Marlon Shelton across state at the University of Washington.